All right. Knowing the physics of heated filament and good tramming, the proper bed for printing, and let's see, no Elmer's glue, non-heated bed, and this is the result. So that's the first layer right there. That's the first layer. Then we have the second layer going down now, okay, building on the first layer. So once you have a perfect first layer, perfect layering, okay, then everything from then up is perfect. So you need to understand the physics of filament, hot filament. You need to understand the physics of tramming the bed and why that works, why you don't need any Elmer's glue, like I say. There's no warping here. There's no curling. There's no stringing. There's no brim. There's no raft. You don't need any of that to get a perfect print. All right? So I've been printing like this for 6.5 years every day. And basically, the result is always the same. So again, you look right here, there's no warping, there's no curling, there's no heat to the bed, it's non-sticky. This is a non-sticky surface. So you don't need any of that crap to get a sticky surface because physics controls how the filament sticks to the bed. All right, see, so that's the second layer right there. It's now covering the first. So just understanding the basic understanding of filament and why heating the filament causes adhesion, okay? So this is adhering to the bed with zero glue, all right? You can feel here there's nothing that's sticky about it, all right? And I'm touching it. I'm all over the place, all right? So you don't need all that crap to hold it down, to do anything. It literally will take care of itself. Once you know how to tram the bed properly, okay, tramming it front to back, side to side, corner to corner, then the physics of filament, hot filament, takes over, okay? Other than that, you just do nothing. You literally just walk away and let the printer do the work. There's no direct drive. It doesn't need it. There's no reason for direct drive above the print head. Anything that controls the filament coming from the plastic extruder, that's the plastic extruder, as you can see, not the metal one, because there's too many problems with the metal one that you got to deal with. So the plastic one stays on the printer. If that arm ever cracks, replace it. It's like $3, 5 minutes, and you're back to printing. No E-step changes. In fact, the E-steps are still at factory 93. Okay, we have the white Bowden tube to deliver the filament as usual because the blue tube has a smaller inside diameter and it causes friction around this curve. Okay, you don't need that. You don't want that. Stick with the white one if you're going to go this route. The hot end is still mounted on the gantry, okay, because it's a moving head. All right, there's no electronic gizmo here because I have a flat surface already, so there's nothing to account for, nothing to fix, okay, so it doesn't need that electronic gizmo hanging there, adding more weight. You know, you just want the basics of 3D printing. You know, the weight of the head is just this, it's just the head. You have the Bowden, okay, which doesn't add weight. You have the hot end, okay, which is the heat sink right here, and you have the nozzle, the block. So basically there's virtually no weight to this at all. So you don't want a bunch of crap hanging on here, like the stepper motor, like the extruder and all that crap, because that just affects how the filament gets to the thing that's doing all the work. Okay, when it comes from here to there, and once it passes that point, this is what does the work. So you don't need all that crap on the top to get it from here to there. Okay, that's it. This is it. 3D printing. This is a basic Ender 3 printer. All right, with no crap. There's no firmware change. You can see the bed is non-heated. There's no heat on the bed. It just doesn't need it. It's a heated bed, but you don't need it. All right, because the hot filament takes effect. does what it's supposed to do. If you have a properly trammed bed, everything's flat everywhere, all the way around, corner to corner, front to back, side to side. Okay, so if you just want to print, you don't want to dick with your printer all the time, you just want to print, move on, then this is the printer that does it. This does it. You don't need anything else. All right, the springs are still stock. Those are still the original springs that came on this printer. All right, not yellow springs, not chunks of rubber. It's like, why add the crap that doesn't do anything for the printer? It just makes things worse. Keep it simple. Keeps it printing. Okay, so right now we're doing a binding spool. It's going to be fairly tall. So anyway, we'll just let it rip. And again, you see no boat, you know, no I hear no curling, no warping. All right. So there's no brim, no what's that other one? Skirt. There's no skirt. It's not needed. Okay, so just let it print. Let it do what it was designed to do. If you assemble it at factory specifications, this is factory specifications. This is how the factory designed it. This is how it prints. You don't need to change anything. All right. This bed here is not part of the updates. I mean, that's not part of being a different printer. This is not a different printer. This is user's choice. I choose to use the mirror. I mean, you can use a piece of cardboard if you thought it would work, but would that indeed be an upgrade? Come on. All right. So basically everything on here came with this printer from day one, 6.5 years ago. All right. Changing to a mirror is just a user's choice. It's just what I choose to use. So it'll do what it does with the parts that came on this printer 6.5 years. All right, including the plastic extruder. There it is. All right. Happy printing. This is how it's done. I mean, I don't know. A lot of these printers do this and that and the other thing. They got all this drive crap all over it. Okay, fine. Maybe it does affect speed, but speed isn't a matter. It doesn't. It's not. I'm not concerned with it because this isn't a contest. We're not trying to break any speed records. We're just getting a print done. Once it's done, I move on. I just find something else to do while it's printing. All right. I just simply don't care about how fast it can get there. It will get there. All right. So happy printing.